CNN has reportedly shared new footage showing Floyd Mayweather leaving the country late last night, shortly after federal agents carried out a raid at his home, according to the claim being circulated. Just yesterday, federal Homeland Security agents reportedly raided two of Floyd Mayweather's properties in Miami and Las Vegas over allegations that he was linked to fraudulent activities and scam-related deals, according to the claims being reported. During the search, workers along with a few friends and family members were reportedly present at the properties, but Floyd Mayweather Jr. himself was not seen anywhere on the scene. Since then, federal agents have reportedly been on alert, tracking his possible whereabouts, and this heightened attention is what allegedly led them to his Miami property, but once again, he was not located there. According to an unnamed witness, the raid at Floyd's residence was part of an ongoing federal investigation into alleged fraudulent property claims he had reportedly been discussing. The witness also claimed that investigators recovered questionable documents and ownership certificates linked to some of his properties. The main concern raised was the large amount of debt he is said to owe, including significant unpaid taxes, outstanding balances with car dealerships across the country, and money owed to various jewelry and fashion retailers.
Now I'm here to talk to the people about one of my jewelers. And this is not one of my new jewelers, one of my low-key jewelers, Tony, at Pasha in Manhattan Beach, California. You guys need to come check him out. Now today, let me show you guys what I purchased from Tony. Tony, matter of fact, I don't need to tell him, you tell him.
Got a little rose gold sky dweller, chocolate dial, 40 karat pear shape, 1 carat each, tennis bracelet, only from the best of the champ.
Now when you guys come here,
It was also alleged that he had signed several major contracts and endorsement deals worth millions of dollars without fully meeting his obligations on those agreements. The witness further claimed, Floyd owes a lot of money, and at this point, the only way to recover the funds is to seize some of his properties to get hold of the fake certificates he uses as collateral whenever he wants to get money. The same situation reportedly unfolded at his Miami home, where federal agents initially hoped to find him but were unsuccessful, leading them to conduct a thorough search of the property. They allegedly left with jewelry and various documents, including some important items they believed he would soon attempt to recover. Shortly after the raid, reports and videos also surfaced claiming that he had left the United States on his private jet. His reported destination sparked controversy after he misled many people with an Instagram post suggesting he was flying to China. However, after further investigation, federal agents allegedly obtained travel information from the airport and concluded that he was actually headed to Dubai, a city where he had also faced controversy the previous year. In a series of social media posts showing him at the airport and inside his private jet, the former world champion appeared to obscure his true location while also claiming he was being paid heavily to take part in luxury travel abroad. In the caption, he described large sums of money being involved in associating his name with the trip, which some believe was an attempt to mislead both fans and authorities about his exact whereabouts.
Today, we got two different colors. Check it out. So we go down here, look at the color up top. Time me to go to bed. Time me to go to bed. I'll see you guys real later.
In a recent post, he was seen at the Great Wall of China in Beijing, describing it as one of the world's greatest wonders and saying it had long been on his travel list. He mentioned arriving with a group of 23 people and claimed he was being paid around $3 million to enjoy a few days of luxury travel, also stating that his lifestyle is different because of his wealth. However, despite those claims, later findings reportedly from federal sources suggested that he was actually in Dubai, not China, after tracking his travel details. In the same set of photos shared from his trip, he was also seen holding a large luxury Birkin handbag, which is known to cost tens of thousands of dollars.
Y'all gotta know the difference between a hack bag and...
There's no clear estimate of how much the rest of his outfit may have cost, but in Floyd Mayweather's case, he often promotes the image that money is never an issue for him. Alongside the federal investigation, an unnamed former worker also reportedly shared more information about his movements and why he traveled. According to this ex-employee, Mayweather has ongoing matters linked to Dubai authorities from the previous year, and the trip may have been connected to trying to resolve those unresolved issues. The source also claimed he was given a deadline or ultimatum regarding certain matters. In addition, it was suggested that part of the visit was also tied to legitimate brand deals and commitments he had been asked to settle.
He going through, I think it may be getting real.
Wow, that's crazy, man. And you would figure his big homie Al Heyman would rectify it.
Al's a powerhouse. Al's that dude. Al should be able to rectify anything. He's a Harvard lawyer. He's smart. He got PBC.
It was also claimed that Floyd had previously promised to stage a boxing event in Dubai, where he was reportedly paid to help promote the sport and boost its profile, similar to development scene in Saudi Arabia. However, the allegation states that he later refused to go through with the fight, saying it could damage his reputation. According to the same source, the situation in Dubai is far more complicated, with ongoing financial and legal matters that may take years to fully resolve, which is said to be one reason for his travel there. The ex-employee also alleged that he spent heavily while in the region and secretly gambled despite restrictions, eventually accumulating significant debt.
Got all the money in the world. I think they may not want it. Some different countries be wanting different things. Think about it. How many times have, we've been involved with something and we go, nah, man, we just throw some paper at it. And I'm talking back in the days when we were doing our little 1-2s.
Correct.
And nah, they don't want to drop the case. You'd be like, I'll put the money up for the lawyer. I'll put the money up for the bail.
According to the same former worker, he allegedly kept gambling far beyond his planned budget and continued playing even after receiving additional funds, with the expectation that debts would be cleared later, but he ultimately left without settling the payments. The source also insisted that Mayweather is not as free as people assume, claiming that he has only managed to keep certain issues quiet and that serious problems could surface if the situation escalates. The worker added that he had been questioned during a previous issue in Dubai and had shared similar details at that time. He also claimed he remains in contact with someone close to Mayweather and tried to get confirmation about the situation, but did not receive a clear response. According to his account, he was told that Mayweather had been held in relation to financial disputes during a month-long stay, and warned that legal action could follow if matters are not resolved despite his wealth.
We really don't got no paper like that saved up.
Fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through 5, 6, 7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but me and you, we real. We never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got 10 billion. And I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, he should be able to wire that.
I think he could do that with no problem.
It was also claimed that he owed money from certain transactions that allegedly didn't go through properly, and that the other parties were attempting to recover those funds locally. The source explained that the legal system in that region is different, and disputes can either go through court proceedings or be handled in other ways, which could potentially make the situation more serious. He further stated that the situation could have escalated significantly for Mayweather. The ex-worker also described it as a form of detention, claiming he was held without his passport while staying in a luxury hotel, continuing his usual lifestyle despite the circumstances. He went on to suggest that past disputes may be connected to why Mayweather is reportedly returning to the region now, possibly in an effort to settle outstanding matters.
Like $1 billion or something.
He did. He made $1 billion plus. Floyd made a lot of money. And I don't really know Floyd's business, so I'm not going to speak on Floyd's business. But Floyd's very, very, as the world knows, he's money made, very flashy. Look, man, we both made some real money. But, you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
Shit, he probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes. Say we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month.
The source added that although Floyd Mayweather has reportedly earned over $1 billion in his career, heavy spending may have reduced his actual available wealth. They claimed that in Dubai, money alone may not resolve the situation and that other factors could be involved in how financial disputes are handled. It was also stated that he was eventually released, which allowed him to return to his normal activities and continue his business plans, possibly including training again. However, the former worker further alleged that the situation in the United States is becoming more serious, claiming that several properties could face seizure due to ongoing financial and legal issues.
Always talk about different things that I'm doing. You know, what I'm working on right now in New York City. I know you guys, if you guys haven't seen one of my buildings, is One Summit. You know,
Yes.
you know, it's actually it's one of the tallest commercial buildings in the world. So just in New York alone, I got 9 skyscrapers.
Yeah. What's the address of that building?
I don't know that one by So what I'm working on, I want you guys to know.
The former employee confirmed this in an interview, saying that things had become more complicated recently, especially involving Mayweather's accounts and properties. He claimed authorities were pushing for repayment and taking strong measures to recover the money, while also adding that Mayweather was handling the situation as best as he could and hoping for a resolution. The source further alleged that rising debts over time had pushed him towards selling off properties in an effort to prevent them from being seized. However, he suggested that federal investigators were closely monitoring the situation. It was also claimed that Mayweather presented the sales as a way to diversify his investments, while another figure, Ellaby, reportedly gave a different view, stating that several properties had already been listed for sale for some time and that selling them was part of an ongoing financial strategy rather than a sudden reaction.
So, you know, my thing is this. I just like to, you know, bring you guys into my world, let you know that, you know, I'm not faking it when I say I got certain things. It's not bragging or boast. I'm just saying that.
Not long ago, Floyd Mayweather listed some of his properties for sale, and at the time, no one really knew the exact reason beyond what he shared publicly. Fans were left wondering why a figure so closely associated with wealth and success would begin selling off major real estate holdings. With an investment portfolio reportedly worth over $250 million, including several luxury mansions, the move came as a surprise to many. Mayweather, who is known for his lavish lifestyle and bold financial decisions, said he was doing it as part of an effort to further diversify his investments.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
Among his assets, 9 skyscrapers reportedly stand out, including One Vanderbilt, a 93-story landmark considered a major highlight of the portfolio. However, the unusual part is that Mayweather stated he wasn't simply selling properties but was instead reinvesting into a wider range of real estate opportunities. This raised questions about what was truly behind the change in strategy. He also shared a message on Instagram explaining the move, saying that after years of hard work and dedication, he had secured generational wealth for his family and was now focusing on restructuring and expanding his investments.
So, like any kind of bag and everything you can name, it's one of my closets. Always make sure it look like Neiman's.
His post went on to mention that he owns more than 24 mortgage-free homes across the United States. In the caption, Mayweather explained that he sees this as the right time to adjust his portfolio and reinvest in a broader range of real estate, including different property types beyond just residential. He added that his investment approach has changed over time, and he is now looking for new opportunities and business ventures. According to his message, this shift reflects a move away from focusing only on luxury, high-value properties toward a more diverse real estate strategy. The statement also highlighted his ability to adapt financially and continue growing his investments in changing conditions.
Bringing people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
He concluded his message by inviting interested buyers to reach out directly, stating that inquiries about purchasing any of the listed properties could be sent via email to his team at Floyd Mayweather Holdings. Meanwhile, several reports have continued to suggest that Mayweather has faced financial challenges, with some even claiming this was a factor in why he agreed to fight Conor McGregor in 2017. However, more recent updates and statements from his side appear to counter those rumors, pointing instead to major real estate activity. One of the reported deals included a $42 million investment in Upper Manhattan, where he supposedly acquired more than 60 buildings containing over 1,000 housing units.
Come on, let me go.
The money man is back, you know?
You know what we do. The one and only Floyd Money Mayweather, CEO of Zeus, Lemmy. I want to say I appreciate you. You guys always do great business.
Thank
and
you.
of course,
You know, we
if I'm the money man, they gotta have some fun. You know?
Growing up, Mayweather once said in an interview with TMZ that he used to dream of simply owning one home for himself, adding that hard work makes anything possible. Not long after, he reportedly made another major move in real estate. His spokesperson, along with Mark Carras, a managing member of 601W Companies, announced that the boxing star had invested in one of 601W's key portfolios. The firm is known for managing large-scale commercial properties and is said to oversee assets worth around $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning about 10 million square feet. While the exact investment amount was not disclosed, reports suggested it could be one of Mayweather's largest deals to date. However, as the new year began, new claims about his financial affairs surfaced, leading to further controversy and renewed scrutiny of his money management.
You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. Come on,
Floyd Mayweather, widely regarded as one of the richest boxers in the world and said to have earned around $1.2 billion during his boxing career, is now facing accusations related to financial trouble. Reports claim that employees at his Los Angeles gym staged a protest, saying they had not received their wages. According to a report by the Daily Mail, the responsibility for paying staff reportedly fell under Mayweather's Money Team company. Due to unpaid salaries, workers allegedly gathered outside the facility on Highland Avenue, holding signs and speaking through a microphone to voice their concerns. The employees also claimed the gym could be at risk of shutting down, which would leave them struggling to cover their own expenses.
That's easy. That's easy.
That's some zeros.
Is that alright?
It's not bad.
Okay.
It's starting. You know, we don't want to show them everything, but
Yeah.
it's up there.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Come on, man. You already know. Come on.
Y'all already know what they said. Oh, that ain't no real check. It's a real check.
Footage from the protest reportedly showed one unhappy employee holding a sign accusing Mayweather of modern-day slavery, while another sign read, "The Money Team has no dollars," suggesting the company was struggling financially. One worker also spoke to reporters, saying they felt they had not been treated fairly and that the protest was meant to draw public attention to their situation. The employee explained that many people are afraid to speak up in workplaces because they risk being silenced or fired in at-will employment systems. The staff also alleged that the Mayweather Boxing and Fitness Group may have violated California labor laws by not paying wages owed. However, they also admitted they were unsure whether Floyd Mayweather himself was actually aware of the issues and the financial problems affecting the employees.
Come on, you already know. You know, we might be in the seven figures.
Seven figure check.
Okay.
Not
So-
bad. We working. So with that being said, I'm gonna continue to do business with Zeus. And fight night, Zeus gonna be at the fight. They're gonna be in the house. Of course, I have.
Another employee added that they were unsure whether Mayweather was aware of the situation, saying they had been told not to inform him directly about the studio potentially closing, even though he had visited just 2 weeks earlier. The employee also claimed they felt silenced regarding the ongoing issues. In light of these allegations, questions have been raised about what consequences Mayweather's Money Team organization could potentially face, including possible legal action, labor disputes, or regulatory penalties if wage violations are proven. That concludes the update for now. For more updates on boxing news, major events, and developments, viewers are encouraged to stay connected, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for future videos.